just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Swing and a ground ball. Edman gets it to first. One up, one down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike one. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here comes Real Muto. Swung on, belted. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. First pitch misses. One away with a runner at third. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. And that's downstairs. And it's a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out. This is Bryson Stott. Right through there for a strike. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. back here in San Francisco. And today's starting pitcher, Ranger Suarez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And Freddie takes the K. The batter now will be Will Smith. Fastball for a strike. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. This one in the air right field. Castellanos gets under it. They got it for out number 2. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. That's inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Max Kepler at the plate. And takes low for ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Rojas will hit next. Swings through that.
0-1.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1. And a good eye there.
That's inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No outs. Runners at first and second. Struck him out looking. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trey Turner. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Throw on to Freeman. Turner is out. Here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's the third out. Back here at Oracle Park, here's Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. Center field. Rojas makes the catch, and there's one gone. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. One out, bases empty.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Betts. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Turns and fires to Betts. High fly ball out towards left field. Kepler going back. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And that one almost hit him. Right through there. Got him. And good. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. Ohtani back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Got him swinging. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Walked his first time. Flips the corner. And that's strike one. Schwarber, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. That one missed.
2 strikes.
And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And it's 1-1. And there's a ball. On the ground to third, might be 2. Over to Edman. Over to first, safe.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
That's a ball.
Ball one there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one outside. 2-2.
We got a full count.
Castellanos off of first with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
The 1-0. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that'll load the bases.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting Max Kepler. That's down and in.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And it gets by him. Castellanos scores. Runner around third. He's safe, and they clear the bases.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Yeah, the batter now, Johan Rojas. And that'll do it. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. Suarez, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. And a swing and a miss.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettitte as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
Who are some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different story. Some of the nasty ones, Andy Pettitte, Barry Zito.
Tommy Edman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Kepler makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined. Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Base hit center field. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score easily.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He sends it out of here, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. A walk, and he's also singled. Comes up empty. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Top half of inning number 4. And Schwarber strikes out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1. Outside, that's a ball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's a hit.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Right side. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And here comes Alec Boehm. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling.
That's strike 3. Back here in San Francisco. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And down on strikes he goes, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Will Smith to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. And that's a double. Now around second, going for third. Man at second with 1 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. The relay throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. 1 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And here is Michael Conforto. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Suarez strikes him out. Back here at Oracle Park, now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Smith hauls it in, and there's one away. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double. So the batting order turns over. And now it's going to be Trey Turner. There's a swing and a miss. Runner at second here, one gone. Foul ball. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 9-2.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one.
Number 31.
And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
There's the strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Now one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In the dirt. Smith down to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. And now it is JT Realmuto. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 down, nobody on. And ball 1. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And it's fouled away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Inside ball.
And that is out of play. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 down, bases empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Ball 1, no strikes. Yates, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. So a man aboard. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1. Nope.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. Suarez back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And it's fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 2. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The wind and the pitch. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
In the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one away. Johan Rojas digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Yates pulls it down, and there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Turner now. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one the other way. To first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Michael Conforto will climb in. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that one hammered. And a foul ball.
Oh, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Max Muncy at the dish. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Got him looking. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 43, Anthony.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Muncy makes the grab, one down. Here's JT Realmuto. On the ground to third. Jump throw. And they get the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one pushed foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Just misses. 1-2 to count. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here comes Tommy Edman. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Rojas, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nobody out, runner at first. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he gets yet another strikeout, 16 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Edman stands at first with 1 out. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Banda back to work. On the ground at first. Freeman takes it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
That's down and in. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Down to third baseman, Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. Banda, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. In the air, left field, Conforto sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park, now here is Will Smith. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game. The relay. So man aboard. And next for LA, Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the last half of inning number 9. And there's a fly ball deep right field, and it hits the fence. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now, Teoscar Hernandez. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Michael Conforto, the next to hit. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third, and Joe McDonald says he went around. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Out towards left center. Kepler. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they're chipping away. It's 9-5.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Muncy at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 strike away. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen.